Hello, hello! We have today another depanning. We're going to be depanning some more Glamlite palettes. It won't be completely done in this moment. I'll probably have to come back to it, but there are definitely some some certain shades that I know that I want removed and changed out. So we're going to be doing those first, and then from there I'll figure out where I want everything to go. So I'm pretty much going to take shades that I liked from in here and put the shades I didn't like from the Chocolate Martini palette and the Mikayla palette into the Margarita palette, and then this Margarita palette will be going to one of my friends. And I'm sure she'll get much better use of those colors than I will. So, I'm going to, for sure, there's only one shade in here that I need to remove, but there's a lot more in here. And if you've seen that Mikayla video already, you already know what shades I'll be removing. But first, I'm going to start with these two, because I know for sure it's just one shade that needs to be removed. This is the first time that I'll be removing a matte shade, so I don't know how the matte is going to work. Hopefully it won't break and crumble, but that's what we'll see here today. I've looked up Glamlite depanning videos and I can't seem to find any on YouTube, so I don't really know how, the product is going to handle, but we shall see. So this is, right here, we have the Chocolate Martini palette, which this is definitely the best palette out of the Happy Hour collection. And then we have the Margarita palette in third place. And it's very unfortunate because I absolutely love this color story. I think it is so beautiful, and it sucks that a lot of these shades I ended up not liking. So for sure, these four will probably still end up staying, and then maybe some of the mattes. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly is going to be moved and changed from this one into the other ones, but there are some I know for sure. For example, if you look back at my review of this Margarita palette, I'm pretty sure I talk about Shop Time and Tequila Gold. I think these two are some of the best colors in this palette, so I'm going to be removing Irish Cream from the Chocolate Martini palette and replacing it with Shop Time. Irish Cream, for me, as someone who is light medium, it doesn't work very well and it doesn't really appear on my skin the best, so I'm just going to switch those out for that reason, so I can have something that actually appears on me. Put my little light on so you can see this color is a lot better. So I'm going to be using this little utensil. This is something you can just get on Amazon for like $1 or $2. It's actually an acne tool. Like, you remove zits and acne with this. It's got a loop on the other end, but we're going to be using this flat side. So here's the hoping these aren't going to break. As always, I'm going to start with wherever you can see an edge, where you can get in. Let's see. Wherever you can dig your tool in, this might be on the bottom. There's a good. Okay, here we go. Oh, it broke. I'm going to push on it. This one definitely broke, unfortunately. So it might be difficult to take out these matte colors in here, because this did break. That sucks. I'm gonna remove the sticker on the back of this. You can see there's the, it definitely broke, but the part that sucks is it looks like this was glued down a lot more than the other one. Aw, man. The whole color just completely came out. And try and scoop it back in here. Okay, so now we know these are a lot more delicate. I'm trying to push it back in, but pretty much, once it's a crumbled mess, it's a crumbled mess. Now I'm going to have to be extra careful with it because it's pretty much been ruined. I'm just going to keep pushing as best as I can down on it, refilled it, but this is pretty much ruined more or less. I'm going to grab something and clean my hands. I'm going to try and remove Irish cream. I'm going to try and be a little bit more carefuler than I was with Shot Time. Shot Time is actually what I'm keeping, and I'm trying to replace it over here. So I see an entrance more over here. Oop, see, that's what happens. You don't want to try and not miss. Try again. Okay, now that it's lifted, I'm going to try and push down and then pull up. And then both my fingers. I'm going to push down again. It did break slightly, but not as bad as the other one. Push down again. Okay, so thankfully this one stayed together for my friend. And I'm just going to try and flop that back over. I'm going to grab my glue and put it in its new home. Oh no. Oh, I should probably take that glue off. Just had some fallout. So it definitely did break. Again, this sucks. This may not be the best palette to try and do this with. I'm going to try and take off as much of this as I can, but I'm afraid to put too much force on the other side because I don't want more to fall out. Okay. I'm going to try again. Just going to leave the paper on there. Stick it in. Move this to the side. Just throwing away that excess. Now we're back to this. That was the only shade I wanted to put in this one. So it sucks that it was so delicate. Try and flip this over. Put a little bit of glue on that. Try and push down as best as I can. There we go. I should be able to now use this shade. Push down more. But look at that. See, this is why I want this color. Look how pigmented it is. Like, come on. Beautiful. So hopefully in the future, this color won't give me too much problem, but we shall see. So here you go. This is my new... I like that color a lot more. Gives it a nice, an orange brown to play with. Let's clean up. Alright, here we go with the Mikayla palette. Look at that. And I know exactly what shades I want from here. But now it's a little scary because now we know that the matte shades in this are going to be uber sensitive. So, let's see what we're gonna do. Let's start with taking out all the shades I know I don't want, for sure. So this one's a little harder. Try to figure out where the entrance is. So there we go. There's that one. There's no glue on it or nothing. Okay, this is where it might get a little sensitive. Pull it up here this way. Then I'm gonna shoot it from the top. There's not really much of an entrance anywhere else. Side. Push down on it. That one wasn't too bad, but it definitely did crack. It's the thing that sucks. You really don't want these cracking. Oh man, there's an entrance for this one. Ooh. Moving, pull. All of these mats are definitely cracking. That's hard. Pull. That one's not too bad, but definitely still crack. They immediately crack. Oop, wrong side. Ooh, I hate when that happens. I missed there too. That's what happens when it's too tight in and it's hard to get into an edge. Start over here. It's really tight. It is so tight. Here. Okay. These colors are holding I think a lot better than the ones in the Margarita palette. Which again might tell you something about what formula they ended up using in the Margarita palette versus everything else. Shimmers are always super easy to remove. Oh my god. That might be the first perfect one that's come out. Look at that. Okay, so we have almost 9 colors that I removed from here. Now we're going to remove from here. I'm thinking now that maybe it's just the formula in the Margarita palette that might not be good. So now, since we have 8 removed from here, I can remove 8 from this. That's the hard part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's do some swatches. Maybe I don't need spicy jalapeno. Because I have Dreams over here. There's this shade over here called Dreams. I'm going to swatch both of them and see which one I like more. I'm going to move these over here. So we have Dreams over here, but spicy jalapeno over here. Spicy jalapeno feels a lot more smoother. So this, I believe, was spicy jalapeno. This is Dreams. Wow. That's okay. Sorry, I need to look at it for myself. That's pretty much almost identical. I think the one in Mikayla's palette is more almost like teal, and the spicy jalapeno in the Margarita has more of a gold tone to it, but they're very close. I'm gonna have to go look at this in natural light and see which one I want to keep. they both have a yellow reflect, and for that reason I think I'm just gonna leave Spicy Jalapeno in here, because Dreams is not as green as the Spicy Jalapeno one, but I feel like it's pretty close, and it has that similar reflect. I feel like on the eye it's not going to make that much of a difference, so I'm gonna leave Spicy Jalapeno in this palette. Alright, I played with it a little bit more, and I think I know what shades are staying and going, so we're gonna start pulling them out, see how that's gonna go. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's where this is gonna go. So let's start pulling these babies out. The glue in here is definitely way more aggressive than the ones that I did the other day with Icy. This is thick. This is a lot thicker. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start some mattes. Okay, please don't break. Please don't break. Get in there. Oh god. It's already cracking. You can definitely tell it's cracking. I'm gonna put my finger on the top. I'm just gonna keep pushing under. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. This one cracked. She is cracked. Keep pushing hard. She cracked. Okay. This is gonna be a lot harder. Push down. I don't think there's much I can do for the back side, especially when it's that sensitive. Okay, shimmers are going to be so much easier. So pretty much none of the shimmers have broken yet. Look at this. Oh my god. There's so much glue in this one. It's so hard to get out. Okay. Come on, buddy. It's literally mostly luck, honestly, versus skill. This one wasn't glued too bad. So this was the first whole one. Okay, keep going. This one should be easy. Oh, my little light went out. I was like, what just happened? Okay, there we go. This one's got, see, this one's got a nice little thin, like, sticker kind of deal. The other ones were really glued in. Keep having to clean my hands. There's just powder and stuff everywhere. Okay, and we're going to, whoop, wrong edge. We'll go with this one. I think I'm gonna give this, because I'm taking so many of the colors, instead of a friend, I think I'm gonna be giving this to my cousin, who's just learning how to do her makeup and all that stuff. She's still a teenager, still in high school. I think she will end up liking this one a lot more. And I mean, the size of the palette is very travel friendly. So far I've given her like these huge wombo, like P. Louise palettes that I know are hard for her to travel with. So I think maybe this would be a better hand-me-down for my cousin than for one of my friends. Okay, last one. So we have 5, 6, 7. So the 8th. Please, 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 please. Come on, y'all. Nope, she broke. Oh no. Push down, push down, push down. Push down, push down, push down. Oh, it cracked, she cracked. So I keep pushing down and hope. Pushing down and hoping. These are cardboard. Alright, so I'm just gonna clean it up a bit. And this is the fun part. I'm going to now I'm gonna move this over here. Bring these over. Now we can figure out where we want to put everything. Do try to keep it similar to what it looked like before. So I'm going to, let's see, I think this, do like a green here, this blue here, no, maybe the other one. I think I like that one more. Maybe do this here, this over here. Well, like this. Maybe like this. This over here. Over here. I feel like that works. I feel like that makes sense to me. It's somewhat-ish the best I could do. So here we had the green, I put a green in there. Here we had a teal, so I put the lightest blue. We had a blue here, so I put a blue there. Let's see. Presidente had a sparkly teal blue, so I put the blue here. We had a matte yellow, so I put a matte dark blue. We had the sparkly yellow here, so I put a sparkly purple. We had tequila gold over here, which is now a lavender. Alright, I think this is what we're gonna do. I think this makes a little bit more sense. So you have like the blues over here, and then you have the pinks, the purples, and the neutrals on this side. So I think that makes sense. So I'm gonna start gluing these down. Go back down. Alright, here we go. This is the final look. What do we think? It's the brand new Margarita palette. I think my cousin's gonna dig this. Alright, we set those other ones to dry. Now we have our Mikayla, our new Mikayla palette. And now we're gonna try and figure out how we want to glue these in. I think this makes sense. I think this makes sense to me, so I think it was a lot easier than the last one. I think these are good to glue down. I hate flipping these over. I just had some fall. Oh. Just had some break off in my hand. This is why I'm not taking off the glue for some of them. Let's welcome the brand new Mikayla palette. Which one do you think you would prefer? This new Mikayla palette or the Margarita one? We got more yellows and greens and blues in here now. More golds. This new one is giving more... I'm getting berries. I'm getting a berry palette. This is what this is giving. There's something that feels familiar about this new Margarita one. But yeah, there we go, you guys. These are my brand new palettes. Now I can finally declutter this one and keep the colors I would actually like and use. Alright, thank you everyone for watching my video. Hope you'll have a great day.